All right. So we are live and we got the notification. Let me, forgot, sorry about that. I don't want any interruptions. I think that's very crazy. So, little, still working on the whole StreamYard thing. So here's what we're going to do right now. I know we've been live for 45 seconds. So just wanted to get on here and say hello, everybody. And we're going to be live. Okay. Welcome. This is Josh Shoemaker, and on my behalf of my wife, Christina Shoemaker from everlastingcreators.com. Tonight's episode is episode 4, Mindset. There's a little more in the description, but I'm going to go with the mindset. So let's see, let me get up the screen here. And again, we're using StreamYard. We've gotten away from Facebook Live. Like StreamYard a little better. And as I said, there's reasons for that because StreamYard offers music, and we're going to play a little bit here, which I told you. A little bit of music if you want. Uh, a little bit with StreamYard. Uh, Wednesday there, I kind of covered a little bit, showed you my screen of StreamYard. I totally recommend that you do use StreamYard. But if you cannot, then you can, you don't have to have these fancy backgrounds. As you can see, it's a green screen. See my between my fingers. You can just use your phone, okay? And as you know, ah, see, there we go. Put it up in front of me. You can use your phone to live stream from. Tonight we are again talking about the mindset. So let's get up the PowerPoint slide that we have for you. Let's see. Slides. No, share screen. Right now, I'm working on just the share screen part because it seems to be working a little better. I'm going to share the screen just so you can see this is what you kind of start out with. And then up here, this is using Google Slides. Click the slideshow and boom, there it comes up in full blown. So tonight's about mindset, but we're going to cover a couple other things. I probably might extend depending on how I'm feeling. So this could be a long one, or maybe it'll be a short one tonight. Who knows? But anyhow, just before we start it out again, I just would like you to like and share this live stream. If you find it valuable, you can catch us on Facebook. Facebook at everlastingcreators.com. That's our Facebook page. Please go join our Facebook group, which is Facebook /groups /everlasting Creators. That's EVERLASTING, Creators, CREATORS. So you can go there. Um, there's a couple questions you need to answer to be in the group. The group is free. Uh, we share a lot of great content there. There's a couple free guides at the time, so you can go over there. Nice thing with Restream too, I'll do this. You can put me down here in the corner, but I'm not going to do that. I want you to see, I don't want you to be focused on me because it's about you. And the only way to make it about you is to stay on to the slide. So, are you willing to go beyond where you are to grow your business? Okay. So, what's that have to do with your mindset? It has a heck of a lot to do with your mindset because if you are not right up in your head, you will not be willing to grow your business, or you'll treat your business like a hobby. So keep that in mind. That, did you hear that? Keep that in mind, because growing your business, you have to have the proper mindset. I can't stress this enough. If you treat your business like a hobby, it's going to be run like a hobby. You treat your business like a business, it's going to be a business. Okay. So 8 essential personal characteristics to for leading your business to success. And so detailed. We went over details there on episode 2. Why attention to detail can make or break your business. Can't stress it enough. Details are very important. It is very important that you scour every inch of your plans and finished products to make sure all bases are covered. Nothing should go untouched. Good leaders should spot little things that go unnoticed by others. Okay, we have a great VA, and she made some graphics for us. And I wanted to make sure that we had, to me, in a marketing standpoint, having the infinity sign and the fish is very important. She didn't know that, and I didn't mention it, but to me, it was the detail. So, I picked it out, she fixed it, and now it's there. There's reasons that, we're called, I go over this every time. I'll go over it just real quickly again. Everlasting Creators was created down in Florida at a very intense coaching training. This training brought forward Everlasting Creator. It combined all the businesses that I'd started online, kind of moved them together. My wife and I started working together. But everlasting and the infinity sign go hand in hand. Everlasting to me is forever, and just like the infinity sign is, it is what it is. It's infinity. It just keeps going on and on and on, back and forth. Okay. The fish sign goes with creators, and there's a reason for that. There's actually 2 reasons for us. Personally, we believe in God. You can believe in whatever higher power you want. That choice is yours. I do not push religion on anybody, nor will I ever. I think that's wrong. But the fish lets you know that it's the Christian symbol for one. For 2, the importance of the fish is the parable. You can feed, I'm sorry, you can give a man a fish. You feed him for a day, a man or a woman. If you teach a man or woman to fish, you feed them for a lifetime. So that's where creators come out of. Same principle. If we teach you to be creative, you'll be able to feed your business constantly, forever. Okay? Now, I can't guarantee your success. Everybody's success is different. Everybody's success is measured differently. Um, so that's kind of basically how Everlasting Creators was created. Uh, had it not been for that training, which personally for us, God put us there for a reason, and we're very grateful and very humbled for that reason. Uh, Again, if you're just now joining, I'd just like to say my name is Josh Shoemaker. On behalf of my wife, Christina Shoemaker, uh, from everlastingcreators.com. Okay. The site's still being worked on, the front end of it. That's because we combined a lot and wanted to make sure some things work together. Plus, getting people, I haven't had time to do it myself, and I should do it myself. It seems like every time I give somebody something, they just take forever. So, next, being organized. Being organized is very important to the mindset. I say that for very good reasons. If you're all stressed out trying to find stuff everywhere, you cannot properly think right. Now, you need to be organized in your way, but I don't mean organized that you're such a mess. Of course, I say that. If I could show you on my desk right now, you'd be like, oh, he's talking about that. What a bunch of BS. You're right. I haven't cleaned my desk up for 2 days. So there you go. And it shows tonight. I sat down to get everything ready for this live stream, and I was looking for stuff, and sometimes I get sidetracked too. That's the other thing. I can get going everywhere doing 100 things. I call that the shiny object syndrome. I wasn't buying anything, but we have so much content that it's awful. So leaders need some sort of organization system. They don't let important papers lay around or make meetings without setting a reminder. Organized leaders know exactly what is going on around them and know where to find everything. Okay. I'm going to, because everlasting creators, there's no BS here. I can beat around the bush. I'm not perfect with this being organized. My lovely wife, she is very organized. She keeps lists and things and files and stuff. Myself, I'm just now getting into, you know, which we'll talk about on Saturday, some tools. Uh, Saturday's episode will be episode 5, creating a multi-million dollar content marketing, strictly on a budget. So we'll kind of go over some tools and stuff there too that you can save a lot of money in. Let Google be your favorite your favorite tool. I can't even talk tonight. And that's one way to stay organized. We use the Google Calendar, keeps my mindset. I get an alert, doesn't let me get stressed out as much because I know I set the time a half hour ahead of time, so I'm ready and prepared. Gets my mind prepared. I can sit here and be prepared. I'm telling you, if you don't get your mind in the proper place and start getting a little organized, it's going to create a lot of stress and cause a lot of problems. The mind is a powerful thing. I've been teaching about the mind for years, especially the subconscious mind, especially when something happens to you. Subconsciously, you don't realize it. There's, the PSD, post traumatic stress syndrome, is real for people. There's triggers, there's sounds, and that all is created in the subconscious mind. So keeping organized. I firmly believe that if you can stay organized for at least 30 days, that you'll stay organized the rest of your life. So that's that on organization. Knowledgeable. So we're going to go with knowledgeable. When you study your stuff and know your things, that is knowledgeable. Leaders should have a vast knowledge of the industry. Um, Seems like I'm a little bit off topic, but it's okay. I can work with whatever's on there. That's because I prepared myself. Okay. Leaders should have a vast knowledge of the industry they are working in, and if they specialize on something, the leaders should have deep knowledge of their specialization. Leaders should also have a passion for um, continuous learning. So when you're knowledgeable about things, your mind's in the right place, and you can talk about it properly. Okay. When you people recognize when you are not very sincere. People can tell when you're lying, when you're not. Uh, I'm just telling you, people really know when you're bullshitting them. Okay, that's why this is called no BS. Okay, we vowed to keep it that way, and that's what we will do. Um, Lead by example. The ability to lead by example is yet another one of the attributes of great leaders. Workers should look at a leader and know exactly what is expected of them. A leader must always be aware of their actions because their workers will mimic it. And there we go. We talk about this all the time, that people look up to you as a leader, and you're looking at, probably going to say, well, why is that? You see I was flipping around there, and see, you can see some of my stuff here, and that's what I'm showing you. With kind of, I want to show you a couple things too as I'm going along, and I want to explain them, not to just get off topic, but I just want to show you how you can, you can do a slide, you can be messed up, but you got to know what you're doing. What I did on purpose. I knew I was going to do it on purpose. Okay. That's what StreamYard, the green screen don't cover to the one side. It only covers to the back. But the point was to show you that, you can, you can mess up. Okay. So get rid of the green screen thing. Put back up the virtual background. And voila, look, the corner went away. That's a nice little tool. But let me tell you something. With StreamYard, and then we'll get back to the leads by example. With StreamYard, you can do that. You don't have to have a green screen. I do recommend that you use a short chair or something, not one of those desk chairs that come up behind you. it kind of shows in there. See how you can see the green screen? See? You can see my chair down there? See the chair? Yes. Anyhow, so just a little bit, a little bit of fun. So let's get back on topic again. So lead by example. Um, what's that mean, and why does that have to do with your mind? Okay, if you want to be a good teacher and you're going to talk about mindset, you need to practice what you preach because that person is paying very close attention to everything that you do. Okay, for those of you who have kids, have you ever heard a kid, a kid listens to you and learns how to speak from you, blah, 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 and maybe you cuss or something, and all of a sudden you're walking down the aisle and the kid drops their bottle and they go, oh shit. And you're like, where'd you get that from? Maybe you use that a lot. I'm just giving that a leading by example. Uh, it's true. That's what leading by example is. Okay. I always used to tell people when I was out in the field, uh, I did contracting, worked on, I was always building a business, doing stuff. But here's what I always told anybody that ever worked for me. Instead of a lot of times asking them to do that crappy job, I used to just do it so that the next time that I asked them to do something, they would do it. Okay? Because now I already have one up on them. Hey, the guy who runs the company, he climbed in, he walked through that pile of shit and went in there and fixed that fitting. We all stood out there and watched him. I ain't gonna let that happen again. Maybe they would, but we don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Doing that kind of stuff, which has been a blessing. So, the next thing we are going to talk about is a servant's heart. Okay. So, a servant's heart. Not only should a leader lead, but they should also serve. Leaders need to take care of their workers. Leaders must also focus on their customers. Customers have needs and desires too. Leaders should find out what customers want to please and serve them. This goes with having the proper mindset. If you have a crappy attitude, your customer will be able to tell. Your employees will be able to tell. Your family will know. Okay. And you're not leading by example. Okay. Yes, we all have bad days, but then you got to learn to have the servant's heart. And I call it being humble. I've taught my kids to be humble. I've used a song by Tim McGraw, always stay humble and kind. Okay. It's not always about the money. You know, tonight's training, giving it away to you for free. You can go over and watch it in our group. It's being streamed to our Facebook group. It's being streamed over to Weight Loss Herbal Wrap, over to those people. It's being streamed to Everlasting Creators page. We're streaming to Twitter. Okay. And we're doing this for free. Okay. I don't make a dime sitting here giving you this free stuff. But what I know is, and that's part of Everlasting Creators, is we are changing newbie entrepreneurs' lives constantly by giving away the free content because there's so much crap out there. I'm going to tell you that right now. There is so much crap out there. I call it the shiny object syndrome. Uh, Maybe a little later, I could show you some of my emails, from stuff. I've had to unsign from stuff because it just gets old after a while. You just get all these things and then you get all off track. Uh, my mind goes somewhere else. Oh, I need this. I need this. I need this. Okay. But a servant's heart, you need to always learn to be humble and kind. Integrity. Wow. We've lost a lot of integrity in the world lately. Integrity is a trait of a good leader. Leaders must be honest. They should never lie, cheat, or steal. You should be able to trust a leader. How many of you think you should be able to trust a leader? Leave a comment below. If you're watching this now, you can leave a comment. If you watch it later, um, on the Facebook page or in the group, put a comment on there. Why do you think integrity is so important? Um, I can tell you right now, that's kind of part of everlasting creators. We are, my wife and I and our team that works for us, we are very honest. I'm not going to bullshit you. If I don't understand something or know the answer to it, I will tell you that I don't know the answer, but I also will tell you I'll find out. I'll research it because if it's important to you, it's important to me. Okay. It's important that I know it. Okay. And it's especially important if you're new and need the right, honest answer without having to dig through all the bullshit that goes on, the emails you get and make $1 million here and 3 million over here and 1,000 here. Hey, by the way, you can make $7 tomorrow. You can make 200 bucks. They've even lowered the stuff. I'm going to tell you right now, this is my integrity. Building an online business is not, it's easy, but it's not easy. It takes a lot of work. Okay. It's going to take you probably 6 months to a year before you start seeing any results. It could be less depending on your motivation, your mindset. That's what it depends on. It depends on your mindset, how long it's going to take you to get somewhere. Okay. So please understand that. These people that are saying they're making money overnight, okay, maybe some of them have. 95% of them aren't. Okay. I'm telling you, that's the integrity part of your mind. If your gut tells you something's wrong and you're going the wrong way, go with your gut. Go with your integrity. Okay. Give time. Leaders are willing to give up their time. I just talked about this. My gosh, you think I looked at these slides? And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. I only went through these slides just for a couple minutes. I just kind of glanced through them. But I had the right mindset when I was going through the slides to be able to talk about things. So leaders are willing to give up their time for good of their job and their business. Leaders finish the job they're doing no matter what. If that means they take extra time to finish the job, they do it. Here's what I'm going to tell you. A little story about not giving up. If you constantly give up on things in life, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to end up becoming a quitter. You got to change that mindset. Very important. I had that mindset for years. Okay. Back way before I met my wife, I had a lot of real estate, things like that. And, I had to sell everything. I felt like a failure for a long time. It affected me in internet marketing. It affected me in everything because I would build stuff and be like, this ain't going to work, and I just give up on it. Okay. Until, okay, I told you the story way back in episode one, um, my journey, some of the journey. Uh, I covered it. Okay. It just affected me massively. Okay. I want you to practice at least one thing that'll start putting you towards not giving up. If you're one of those that just quit or negative Nancy about everything, oh, I can't do this, so and so's doing it. When you get up every morning, I'll give you a couple of things to do right away. Get up every morning, make your bed. It is proving that in the subconscious mind, that if you get up in the morning and make your bed, you have a sense of accomplishment. When you have that a sense of accomplishment, especially if you give up on stuff, you have the give up mindset, I call it. This will teach you to have some structure in your life. Okay, let's go back to leaders are willing to give up their time. I just said that a couple minutes ago. I'm giving up my time for you. Okay, there's lots of other things I could be doing right now. Okay, I could be promoting somebody's thing right now, but it would be on my schedule. I wipe out my schedule Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 a.m. I'm sorry, 8 a.m. See, there my mind went to a.m. I'm already thinking I'm ready to go for tomorrow. 8 p.m. Okay. We promise to you, that's our integrity, to go live on those dates. Unless something very serious comes up, some technical issue, just something. But if we don't, I will make it up to you. We will figure out some way to make it up to you. If we have to do a 2 hour live stream, I'm okay with that to make up the difference. So we give up our time. Um, Hopefully, this Saturday, we might be able to have a special guest on here. Okay, the CEO of Everlasting Creators. Okay, Christina Shoemaker. Okay, and maybe sometime we can have our VA, very lovely lady, we can have her on here. Um, Maybe we'll do kind of just a BS no talk time then. Maybe we'll put it in somewhere else. I don't know. Maybe we'll have a special live stream just for a BS session. And maybe we'll just have a session too where we talk about how I piss her off all the time and how she pisses me off. Okay? Because we do. You're going to fight. Okay? When you're a couple running a marriage, you're going to have disagreements. Okay? So that brings us on. Let's go on and talk about passion, the passionate mindset. Okay? Leaders have pride and ownership in their work. For leaders, their work is more than a job, their work is a passion for them. Okay? Leaders love what they do and encourage others to become passionate about it too. So, let me grab a drink here real quick. Excuse me. So, what do I mean? Pride. Okay. I have a lot of pride in the ownership and things that we do. Sometimes I have the perfectionist mindset. I had to let go of that too because it was destroying some of the things that we were doing actually, that I was doing in the beginning. Now we've restructured the business and we have a wonderful CEO. I say that because she's sexy. Yeah, because she's my wife. But yeah, anyhow, we take pride in stuff. It's more, and it is. It's more than just a job for us. Okay, we're very passionate about it. Um, we do. We love what we do. I love when I can help somebody and I can see a smile on their face after we're done. You cannot put a price tag on that at all. Okay. That's when you're passionate about things, that you are willing to go the extra mile. Let's see. So now it's impossible to progress without change, and those who do not change their minds could not change anything. George Bernard Shaw. Now read that again. It is impossible to progress without change. Okay, let me talk to you a little bit about the change mindset. Okay, change is you. You cannot change people. Only you can change your situation. Only you can change your mind for the better. People cannot change you. I cannot force you to do training. We cannot do that at all. It will never happen. You only succeed if you change your habits. Okay. If you like doing what you do, then change will be a struggle for you. Okay. So now let's read the rest of it. And those who do not change their mind cannot change anything. Okay. I just covered that. You will not be able to change anything if you cannot change up here first. Okay. If you got the negative Nancy mentality or Joe mentality, whatever name you want to use, I don't care. I'm just always negative Nancy. I don't know why. Okay. You'll never change if you don't change it up here. You'll never change anything. You'll continue to run your business like a hobby. You'll continue to do everything that you shouldn't do, and you'll be stuck there and you'll never get out of there until you have the change mindset. Okay. So let's see here. We're a little short. Let me just switch back. Let me. So that takes care of that. I had another. Uh, let's go over. I have another PowerPoint that I kind of wanted to cover. I didn't let the VA know, so we're going to run with it the way that it looks. Uh, it's not branded the way I like, but as you can see it on the screen, it is what it is. And for some reason, let's do this. Okay, we'll fit that to the page. You see, I can show you things as we're doing it. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Let's just check another couple slides just to see real quick, make sure we're not going to mess anything up, but I can fix that. Let's see. Yeah, so this is really not a PowerPoint slide. It's a PDF. As you can see over here, it's a PDF. We're going to turn this into a PowerPoint slide, and also will turn it into a these tips. There's what is there? How many of them is there? There's 20 tips. I'll have the VA turn these 20 tips into a nice PDF for you. We'll put them over. The only way you're going to get them, okay? I'm going to tell you right now. Here is how you're going to get them. And there's only going to be one way you're going to get them. Okay. See, I just lost my screen. I got to figure out what is going on with that. But it happens. I'm already anticipated. But look how long it takes me to get it back here with StreamYard. Okay. That's what I want you to see. Okay. You seen it go out? Doom, doom. We're back. Woo! Woo! I do like that. Yes, that was great. Did you see how quick I reacted to that? Wasn't too bad. You caught it. You caught it, though. Let's see. So I'm going to post you a comment. You need to go to Facebook. Let's do this. I want to give you how you're going to get this PDF. Okay. Let me get it up here. Excuse the keyboard for 1 second. Da, 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 da. And that's not what I really wanted, but we'll get there. So here's how you can find us on Facebook. Okay, let me jump back here to StreamYard. I'm going to post it in the comment section. This is the Facebook page. Okay, but you will not get this PDF unless you go here and now put the link in there. If you do not go here, oh, must got something wrong. The link is broken. Huh. Well, just give me 1 more second. Okay, technical difficulties. Oh, I know what I missed. It's not Facebook group, it's Facebook groups. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to put the link in here in the comment section. You'll find the link in the comment section on how to get this PDF, and there is another one there. What I'm going to do is share my screen. Let's see. Let me get to the screen so we can kind of, we want this one here. Boom, 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 boom. So, in order to get this PDF, okay, if you see right here, when you go to up here, Facebook groups, Everlasting Creators, the link is in the comment section. You have discussions and you have guides. Okay. Now, you will not get into this group unless you answer the questions. I'm going to tell you that right now. If you don't answer the questions, you're not going to get into the group. That's just the way it is. and give us your best email. Don't give us a bunch of BS, okay? Just to grab something for free. I mean, come on, we're giving you good content. Uh, but as you can see, she's already got, she's way ahead of me here. But we have one, two, three, uh, four guides there. You can go in there and you can grab one. Um, really great. She does a great job of making sure they're very presentable for you. But that's where you'll be able to go. So I'll have her take this PDF here, and uh, that's what we'll do. We'll make that into a nice PDF for you, put it over there in the guide section, and you can grab it over in our Facebook group. The link is in the comment section. So let's talk about 20 simple ways to reset your mind for an empowered life. Tip number 1: burn painful memories. Many of us are still hanging on to uh, old memories, painful memories. But you can overcome this by realistically destroying the reminders of bad times. And what that is we're talking about. Um, oh, I just lost my train of thought. The subconscious mind. That's what we're talking about. Okay, that's where those things hide. Okay, those painful memories, they hide in there. And I'm not going to kind of go into great detail like I said before when I've added to my live streams. I'm kind of just going to brush over these things pretty quick. We'll probably add something different to them later, and I'll go into more detail later. Tip number 2: have a going away party. In a similar manner, okay, throwing yourself a going away party is a great way to say goodbye to the old you. Okay, and I'm going to give you an example of a good way to get rid of some baggage. Okay, I'm going to give you good way of having a going away party for some bad shit that goes on in your head. Okay, and here's what I'm going to tell you. It's pretty simple. Okay, I want you to get out. A notebook. As far as the green screen, whatever. And I want you to get out a notebook. Right on there. I had a crappy day today. Blah blah blah. So and so pissed me off for today. Blah 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 blah. I'm upset because of this. And after you write it, I want you to rip it out of that book, just like that. Just rip that shit out of there, okay? And take that thing, crumble that son bitch up, okay? And throw that thing in the trash. That's what I want you to do, okay? That's exactly what I want you to do. Okay, it's not hard. So, tip 3: change your environment. Okay, pattern thinking and bad habits are tied to our environments. I need to lower this. Let's see. There we go. Pattern thinking and bad habits are tied to our environments. While you might not be able to move away, simply redecorating can have a big impact. If you got a bunch of garbage laying around your house, your desk, whatever, cleaning it up gives you a fresh start and can make a big difference. Okay, getting rid of stuff like that. To change your environment, go to tip number 4: know what you want from life. and you'll be able to find the most damaging, limiting beliefs. So identify your goals. If your goal is to clean the house up, whatever it may be, or to make $5 by the end of the week, okay, you know what you want. Write it down and just do it. Accomplish it. You can do this. We believe that with the proper mindset, anybody can achieve anything they want. Okay. Some of us it's going to take a little longer than others. Okay. So that goes into tip number 5. Use the fivefold why. Okay. Don't know how to find what you want in life. Try the fivefold why. Ask what you want and then ask why 5 times. This will help you get to the bottom of what you really want. And I've seen this done several times and it does work. Okay. 5 reasons why you want something. And you finally get to it because a lot of times the first time you put on there, uh, I, uh, I want to start a business because I want to make money. No, that's not the reason why. I want to buy a new car. That's not usually the reason why. It might be part of it. Some of these things are part of it. Um, why do I want $1,000? Because I want to buy a new computer. No, well, it's not really probably why. Um, you finally get to it. Why I want $1,000? Uh, I want to be able to pay some bills. Well, that's kind of you're getting there. And then reason number 5, I want to be able to take my family out to eat and have a really nice dinner. Okay, that'd be a really nice dinner for $1,000. But of course, in today's economy, that's not. You probably get a burger and cheese, some fried burger with cheese and some French fries and a drink for $1,000. But no, seriously, there you go. That's you finally got to the reason why. I mean, it took you that little bit of time, but you know, it works. Tip number 6, try mindfulness to identify limiting beliefs. Mindfulness is a technique that involves watching the contents of your own thoughts without judgment of feelings. This can help you learn what your limiting beliefs, such as you can change them. Okay. So, I've told you my story. Think about it. It took me a while to figure out why I kept failing in internet marketing. Okay. It's because of something that happened to me way back in the past. I thought I failed in the real estate market. I didn't really fail. I learned. I learned what not to do now. Okay. Made a lot of money from it and moved on. But every time I started something, then I felt like I was a failure. So I identified my limiting beliefs. So we're on tip number 7. Tip number 8 now. I want to move the slides up. I'm showing you. Remember, this PDF. This is not really a slide. Uh, and again, we'll turn this into a guide and put it over into our Facebook group. The link is in the comment. Also, please, if you're getting any value at all from this live stream, could you please like and share our Facebook page? That's Facebook.com/Everlasting Creators. If share the live stream, share some of the information over there. Please leave comments. We'd love to hear your voice. Greatly would love to hear your voice. We'd also like to hear your story. And I'm going to put this out there too. we probably need to do a live stream with somebody new. And this is back to my giving part. I'll write this down. Uh, Live stream guest, new, and end of show. Okay, so I'm going to hold that thought to the end of the show. I've wrote it down, so if I forget, somebody say, "Hey, you just forgot this shit. What the hell's the matter with you?" And I'll be like, "Okay, well, I'm sorry, I forgot it." Oh my. That's me kind of whatever. So use hypothesis testing. Hypothesis testing means going out and actually proving that the thought is not accurate. Okay. I don't know. So go out and prove that the thought is not accurate. Um, you should go out and prove too that uh, it is accurate. So I'm not going to touch too much on that. I'm just going to be bluntly honest with you. That one just kind of stumped me there a little bit. Um, yeah, I'm not going to. I'm not going to touch on that too much. I'm just going to be honest with you. It stumped me. Okay, I have to think about that one a little bit. Again, I just pulled this up. I wanted to add it to the live stream tonight because I thought it was very important to add to give you these 20 tips. Um, so let's go to the next tip, which is tip number 9. Create new associations. Create more positive memories, habits, and beliefs to replace the old ones. Okay? You got to get rid of the baggage. Okay? In order to keep a proper mindset, you got to get rid of the baggage. You need to create new associations with things, new memories. Okay? I want to give you just another quick story of something I learned. I learned it from Joel Osteen. I can't take full credit for it, but he said once that life is like your car when you're driving down with your car. Okay, you have the windshield and you have the rear view mirror up there. Okay, your your past is like the rear view mirror. It's so small. Okay, but your future is the big old windshield. Okay, so create new memories. And with that, we're going to go on to tip number 10. Forgive yourself. Okay, forgive yourself. Letting go of painful memories also means learning to forgive yourself and self compassion. Okay, okay, quit beating yourself up every day just because you lost money, man. Okay, I had to sell everything. Okay, when I was young, dumb, and full of cum back then, I lost everything. I had to sell it all for what it was worth. Okay, and that's what I did. For years, I beat myself up. For years, I paid for it. Okay, that is something you just got to learn to get rid of. Uh, Tip number 11: stay away from negative people. Some people are toxic and bringing you negative into your life. Learn to avoid them. Okay, you have to learn to avoid those people to an extent. I understand you have friends, but when people start being negative to you, you just you just got to stop. You got to stop them in their tracks and say, "Listen, you know, I really appreciate things, but I don't like the negativity. Can we please talk about something else?" Okay? You, toxic people. I mean, somebody it's all the time, "Oh, woe is me. My life sucks. I'm never going to do anything in life." Okay, you have to learn to avoid those kind of people. That brings us on to tip number 12. Use post-its with positive affirmations. This is a great way to remind yourself to think more positively as you go about your routine in your home. I learned this a long time ago. I got a couple little quotes on the bathroom mirror. When I brush my teeth, I look at them. Uh, I'm going to tell you, you need to move them around because sometimes when things stay in place all the time, they become unseen. Okay. Um, so that's a good way to help you keep a positive attitude. And we're going to go into tip number 13. Try fear setting. This is an exercise from Tim Ferriss that involves writing down your fears and then demonstrating to yourself why they aren't true. Okay. I don't know how well that worked for me because I don't like snakes. Okay. My wife, she doesn't like spiders. So, so we got to think about that a little bit. But some of your fears, the fear of failure. Why is the fear of failure is not true to you? That's going to lead us into tip number 14, excuse me. This is a good one. Write down things you are grateful for. Okay. This shifts your focus and makes you more grateful and thus happy as your default emotion. Okay. When you're sick, this is always a good one. I talk about this all the time. When you're sick, you need to think up here in your mind. Okay. Yes, I may be sick, but there's somebody worse off than me. Okay. So I'm grateful that I'm not as sick as maybe somebody else could be. Um, I'm grateful that I have a roof over my head. Maybe not be the roof I want, but I'm still grateful for having that roof over my head and the food on the table and for living life as long as I have. So that takes us into tip number 15. Ask what advice you would give to somebody. Um, if you're not sure what to do, ask what advice you would give someone in your same situation. So, self talk. If I was going to tell so and so, if they were in my situation, here's what I'd tell them. And you can teach yourself. Okay. You already know some of the answers of what your gut feeling would be to do. Okay. And that's going to take us into tip number 16. Play a little music there to change things up a little bit. Tip number 16. Dress for the life you want, not just the job you want. The law of attraction can do the rest. Here is something very important. When you get up in the morning, okay, get dressed, fully clothed. I don't care if you're not going anywhere. You ladies, put on your makeup, do your hair, okay? It'll make you feel good about yourself. Yes, it's okay to have a bum day, but I'm just telling you, dress for success, okay? If you want to be successful, you need to start acting successful. That will lead us into tip what's the number? 17. Smile more. Oh my gosh. You know, every day I just see people, they just look so doom and gloom. More importantly, this has a powerful impact on your mood as well as others. When people see you and you kind of looking like, well, I'm gonna kick your ass, shit like that. That plays a major toll with people. Powerful it impacts your mood. Uh, you know, uh, People walking around with their phone in their hand and just looking down, they're not giving a shit about anything else. There's kind of the other thing. Um, so smile more, be happy. Okay. And if you're getting on somebody's nerves, so what? So that leads us into what tip number? That leads us into. Let's throw a little bit of fun in here. Gotta hear that one. Okay, here's one. Let's have a little moochie. That leads us into tip number 18. Okay. As you can see, we are on tip number 18. I keep losing my virtual background. I'd like to figure out why. I haven't yet. Could be the computer software. I don't know. Adopt confidence, your body language. The same goes for your body language, which can change the way others see you and even stimulate the release of more testosterone and other powerful hormones. Okay? If you walk around and you're all slouched down like this, okay, oh yeah. Or you walk back and your shoulders are back like they're supposed to be, because actually the proper posture is your shoulders are back. Doesn't make you some tough ass, because you walk back like that. No, human posture is straight. Okay, it's not slouched over. Okay, and you see my bald head there. Okay, you shouldn't be looking at somebody's damn head, but your body language. Okay, you're all excited and stuff. People feel that energy that's going through with you. Okay, so think your body language, your attitude, your facial expressions all play a major toll on your whole mood for the day. And that brings us into tip number 19, practice meditation. Meditation gives you the focused calm to rise above your troubles. Okay. Every morning, me personally, I listen to a excerpt from Joel Osteen. I like him because he's always positive. Okay. For me, again, I have Christian beliefs. I believe in God. For you, it's whatever power you want. Doesn't bother me either way. Joel Osteen is a very upbeat person. Okay. Joyce Myers will slap you in the face and make you go, oh crap, what did I do to today? So meditate. Okay, 15 minutes a day, sit in a chair even. Sit down if that's what it takes. And just keep your eyes closed and let your mind and you relax. You just kind of, I recommend you just hold your hands out a little bit and just kind of and feel what's going on. Okay. And that will bring us into the last tip and close to the end of the live stream. Okay. Tip number 20. What is tip number 20? Anybody want to guess? Tip number 20 is recognize the power of thoughts and beliefs. Finally, just know that the importance of your thoughts and beliefs, these shape your behavior and energy you put out, which has a way of shaping your entire life. Okay? Does that make sense to anybody? I hope it does. I told you I wasn't going to go into great details with a lot of these. I just pulled this up because it was something I wanted to cover. Um, so, again, my name is Joshua Shoemaker, and on behalf of my lovely wife and CEO of EverlastingCreators.com, we want to thank you for being a part of our live stream. We ask that you please like, share, and comment. If you've not left any comments tonight, please, excuse me, leave a comment. If you're watching this at a later date, you can catch us on Facebook. We've had some links in the group there and on the pages. As you do that. And the last thing I was going to talk about is maybe eventually, maybe because we are big givers, I'm just going to say this quickly, and this is just a thought, and maybe we'll do a live stream with somebody. Maybe I can do an interview with somebody. Some things maybe that's going on with you. Okay, if you're up to it, maybe you're not. If you do, please put it in the comments. You can private message us on the Everlasting page. But here's what I'm going to tell you: I will not interview anybody for promotion of their business. Okay, so keep the promotions to yourself. Okay, it's going to be about you and me just having a conversation of maybe some struggles in your life, what we can figure out. Maybe we can come up with a plan for you. But I just ask that you leave. The only way you're going to, the other second thing is, if you can leave a comment on the page, you have to leave a comment on the page under this video that I mentioned it, and we'll see about an interview. And it'll just be just some basic talk. If you cuss and swear and carry on and do stupid crap, I will end the live stream. The other thing is, you must be a part of the group. So if you're not part of the group, I will not do an interview with you. Excuse me. The interview might be 30 seconds, 15 minutes, whatever it is. We'll run with it, okay? I'm not going to guarantee you how long it'll last. Rule number one, though, for the interview: we can talk about anything you want, okay? But you must leave a comment under this video to be considered. Number two, you must be a part of the Everlasting Creators group. Number three, we will not talk about promoting your business at all. Okay. This will kind of be like a personal interview, some of the struggles you might have and that you're having. Maybe we can figure something out. I'm not a counselor, not a marriage counselor, anything like that. But I'm willing to be your friend. I'm willing to talk about things. And that's it. Okay. The other thing is, too, if you don't share the video, you won't be considered. We can check. We can see all the insights. So, with that being said, this is Josh Shoemaker, and on my lovely wife and CEO of EverlastingCreators.com, Christina Shoemaker, we wish you well. Please like, share this video, Join our Facebook group. And you all have a great and wonderful evening, night, morning, whatever it may be. I'm out.